My last poem is called Brightening the Darkness. It is a collection of voices portraying four different and specific circumstances. I wrote this poem and then read it at the Voices of Hope Candlelight Vigil last fall and remembered the victims and survivors of domestic violence and assault. Brightening the Darkness. The first hit, I didn't feel it. Shock and confusion struck every muscle, filled every vessel of my body. The sound of bone against bone escaped me as confusion and fear set in. All I thought, but could not feel. The pain from the hit had not yet shattered through that wall of devotion to reach the bruised bones of my cheek. Alone on the floor, too scared to move. Alone in the world, no one can help. Why did this happen to me? The parking lot was dark, despite the street lights. The night was late, but the walk was short. There were people around, but they didn't take notice. A noise behind me, a presence, the strength, my fear. The grabbing, ripping, pulling, ripping, thrusting, ripping. The searing pain. I couldn't think, couldn't react, could barely feel. The searing giving way to numbness. As quickly as he came, he was gone, leaving me alone to collect my clothes. Alone in the parking lot, no one cares. Alone in the world, no one can know this happened. Why did this happen to me? A recorded voice with a crude joke coming from my cell phone earpiece. Just another April Fool's joke? The bell chime indicating a text message received. Just an annoying reminder of his presence? A hand-delivered letter given to my roommate in my absence. But how did he know where I lived? Persistently asking for forgiveness is not stalking, but how did he know where I lived? Alone in my room, or I hope I am, alone in the world, he will not stop. Why did this happen to me? The words fly at me as hard as fists, but fists they are not. There's nothing I can do, right? I don't want to lose him. I love him. But if he ever really hit me, but when he ever really hits me, but what when he starts to hit me? Bitch, stupid whore, daggers in my heart, blades tearing through my dignity, leaving shreds of the whole behind. Heart pulsing, the soul dead inside, demoralized. Alone in the apartment, not allowed to leave. Alone in the world, no one understands. Why did this happen to me? I am not alone. Someone is here to help, not to hurt, to hug, not to hit, to guide me through the maze of legalities, not to lose me in a labyrinth of lies, deceit, and bruises. She provides assistance, counseling, and legal help, fills the emptiness left by him, repairs the invisible scars deep beneath the swollen purple mass of flesh, thickly veiling zygomatic bones. Her office a refuge, glowing with light, the shiny teeth smiling at me, brightening the darkness left behind from that night. The warmth of her greeting, defrosting the ice frozen around my heart, cooling my passion for living. Her voice inviting, comforting, soft and warm like a new down pillow to rest your head, free of aches brought on by anxiety. Not chilly, not insincere, not scarring, but soothing. Muscle relaxant for the soul, welcoming me in, not scaring me away or binding me up in tension. I no longer spend hours looking over my cold shoulder, glancing behind me every minute, squinting my eyes to avoid his face. Now, 1 hour weekly, and the fog and fear in my mind are clearing. Her words powerful, helping me help myself to demolish the devotion that had kept me from blaming him. I am not a bitch. I am not a stupid whore. It is not my fault. I am not alone in life, but I am without him, his presence, the fear and pain emitted from his words and fists. Alone in my house, he is not here to beat me. Alone on the street, he is not here to rape me. Alone in my room, he is not here to taunt me. Alone in the apartment, he is not here to keep me down. Alone, I am unbound, free, unfettered and untethered. I cannot be knocked back down, trampled. I stand firm, stand my ground. I once was alone in a dark, dank place, but now it is brightening. Thank you.
Thank you all. I'm quite impressed with your creativity, and